I'm excited to learn about AlphaBeats. It's someone who deals with anxiety. I think this is something that, well, many people suffer with. I'm looking forward to learning about. So I guess first, give us a brief history about the company.
We will do. First of all, we are on a road trip, so we are in our camper van now. You know, we decided to go to the CES and make the best out of it. That's why we kind of started a road trip to make America a bit less stressful, and spreading the word of AlphaBeats and what we are doing to the rest of the US. So we just finished CES yesterday. It was a great show, and we just are getting ready now to move on with our road trip. And
Cool.
tell more people about AlphaBeats. Now, maybe if it is okay with you, shall we first give you a brief introduction of who Jur is and who I am?
Yes, actually, sorry. Yeah, it just you guys are, and then talk about the company, and then we'll get into the nitty gritty. You know, go for it.
Maybe you start.
Yeah, so I'm Jur Vellema. I'm one of the co-founders. So Han and I founded AlphaBeats about 2 years ago. We started, and actually I'm an orthopedic surgeon, and I came into contact with the whole idea of AlphaBeats because I was looking for ways to get people, employees in healthcare more relaxed, because I mean, there's so much pressure on everyone, especially now in this COVID times. It's crazy. So but then we ran into in a program which is situated at a high-tech campus, which is the smartest kilometer in Europe, I would say. Normally I used to say in the world, but now since we're in America, I kind of tuned that down to
we're humble
Europe, because I don't want to get people on our backs.
I understand. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but we started off because there was a beautiful technology, a patent by Philips, and Philips kind of gave us the opportunity to build a proposition on top of that. So we were just individuals that try to get into that program, and then Han and I were asked to form a team and make AlphaBeats out of that. So that's about 2 years ago, where we built a lot of technology on top of the original patent of Philips. And that's where we are now. So maybe Han gives a short introduction first, and then we can elaborate on that.
Very cool. Yeah.
So Jur is the Chief Medical Officer. I'm the CEO, and we're both the two co-founders. I have a background in economics, so I'm the less techie guy of the two of us. But I really love to practice meditation and yoga. So I'm also from that side. I'm also an artist, and yeah, I got attracted because it's great that there's technology for good, and that we also can really use it for good, and that's the way AlphaBeats started. So I think we use a great technology, and we use that to improve lives of people. At least that's the goal we are working on.
Very cool. Well, I love it. You got your health background, you got your tech background. Beautiful merger. Me too. I also love yoga, meditation. So let's get into it. How does it actually work, and how does it actually live, and the technical side of all that good stuff?
Yeah, the big magic. So our proposition, the tagline is that we developed a new routine for for well-being and excellence. And why do we use that sentence? Because it really is the new routine, and there are many solutions to solve or to handle stress, like meditation and yoga, and they work really great. But the big thing with that is that it's really hard for most people to meditate, to yoga, to have a walk in the forest for 2 hours. So we still prefer people are going just outside, don't work too hard, go to the forest, have a stroll. But at the end, it's hard to fit that into your daily life routine. That's why we developed AlphaBeats. And what we do is we use biofeedback and your own favorite music to get you more relaxed. And the way it works is that we measure how your body reacts to the music you're listening to, and it can be any kind of music as long as it is the music you personally like. And we use that feedback to add subtle changes to that music you're listening to, steering your brain into the alpha mode.
That's amazing. So how does it hook up to your body somehow, I assume, right? You know, or how does it measure?
Yeah,
there's several ways actually. I mean, and there's more ways than we use for now, but we focus on breathing patterns, on heart rate, and of course we also we are able to measure brain waves as well. So that's how it originally was made, based on brain waves. So we're steering people from beta waves, which are alertness or stress waves, towards alpha waves. So that's hence the name AlphaBeats, because we also use music. That's how we came up with the name. So we're trying to get people to produce more alpha waves. And the way that works is how, as Han described, by making subtle changes when people are not following the protocol we would like them to follow. So if they're quite stressed or have like a fast breathing pattern or high heart rate, then we, by making those subtle changes, we kind of entice the brain to do better. And if it does better, so if it is more relaxed, then we reward you with better music. So we kind of make these small changes to the music smaller and smaller. And then again, if you have made some progress, we will do that again. So it'll be really, really personalized. So if you get better, we entice you to be even more better than that. So it'll go up and up and up. And we do that for 10 minutes a day. Or if you like to listen longer, but at least 10 minutes a day. And if you do that for 4 weeks, you will actually be able to have a lasting effect. So you actually get better. Even if you don't use the system every day after 4 weeks, you will still be better than before.
Very cool. And you got some, looks like some well-known artists on your playlist too, right?
There's
music
several.
Wise. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's probably the benefit of using streaming providers, for instance Spotify, because we started with using Spotify, but in the near future we will also hook to Apple Music, Tidal, cool, etc. But it takes quite some time to get that figured out, right? So we started with Spotify because it has the best coverage of all streaming providers. And so we use that, we use their metrics, and then we put our music metrics on top. So we also provide personalized, cool. Yeah, we make personalized playlists. So we kind of get to know whether you relax better on Beyonce or AC/DC, and then we do our recommendation based on that.
Well, I love it, because I mean, I love music. Music's like therapy to me, and this is amazing. So technically, do you have to, I assume you have to have an iPhone. Do you have to have an Apple Watch too to get this to work? I'm sure that's how it measures your breathing and heart rate.
The nice thing is we come from neurofeedback technology. So, okay. So we developed our whole technology based on measuring brainwaves. But of course, we are in the consumer healthcare. So the big challenge is, okay, what do consumers have? And they don't have devices which can measure brainwaves, but they do have smartwatches, they do have Apple Watches, they do have Fitbits, they do have smartphones, I mean. So what we did is quite astonishing. We managed to use not only use EEG signals like Jur explained, but also other biometrics like breathing frequency, and being able to use that as a feed for our algorithm makes it also possible just by using your smartphone, putting it on your belly while you are laying.
Oh, okay.
We are able to measure breathing patterns, using that to steer the music and to get you into a more relaxing alpha mode. And if you have an Apple Watch, of course, we can use the biometrics which Apple Watch
makes.
Okay.
So if you don't have an Apple Watch, you can still use it, but if you do have it, it's more things to it. Oh, that's awesome, yeah.
Yeah, and the nice thing is we plan our global launch in March together with one of the top music labels in the world. But because also due to COVID, you know, stress levels are rising. It's incredible. A lot of people problems handling stress. So we have an early access right now for our app. So it can be downloaded since 1 week in the app stores. For now, you need to have a Spotify premium account. Mm-hmm. So we will also integrate Apple Music, but that will be a little bit later on. Because we have a small team and we have a kind of strict roadmap.
I totally understand. I'm the same way.
Yeah. So, but if you have a Spotify account, it's great. I would love you to ask to download it and to try it, because as you already told, music is a medicine on its own. You know, it.
Yeah, the thing is, we've decided for the next 8 weeks or so, we will give it away for free.
Oh, awesome. So 8 weeks for free, right? That's cool.
Yeah, because we want to do our bit in the whole pandemic. If not, this is our way to just help, and we see afterwards, then we'll pick it up the way we were supposed to do that. So, so that's what we're at now.
Very cool. And is there a website, social media wise, we can stay up to date? I'm sure you'll be doing updates and more information down the road. Yeah.
We have a website, and there's also some press related segments on there with our with logos and background information as well.
You can have www.listenalphabeats.com. That's awesome. But I will ask Priyanka, because you have had contact with our colleague Priyanka. Maybe if you could send you some additional information if you want that.
Yes. I got some stuff, some screenshots and stuff. So, oh shoot, I lose you again.
And Steve, I'm quite curious, because you said you love music. You already use music to get more relaxed?
Yes, I do. I have certain music that kind of like gets me to unwind at night, or or just music that gets me in a good mood, or give me some energy. I feel like,
Yeah, that's great.
So if you combine that with our system, it will multiply the same effect.
Yeah, that's why I'm so excited about this. And I feel like there's so many people like me that do the same thing. So now having this technology and the health aspect behind it, it's going to be amazing. It's going to snowball into I think a huge thing out here in the US. So thank you both for creating this.
Yeah. And thank you for the attention, because we really like that. That's what we were hoping for as well. And we really think we have an amazing technology to help a lot of people. So it works both ways. That's great.
Quickly, how was CES? Any fun details or anything since I missed it this year?
Well, to be honest, we had a great CES, and maybe we even benefited from some of the bigger companies not being present, because we had a lot of attention. And so far that has resulted in an interview with the Washington Post as well. So that's
awesome. That's huge. Yeah.
And also probably next week or the week after, you can see an interview from AlphaBeats on BBC Click. So
wow, that's huge. Wow. Washington Post, BBC. That's great. Well, it's just gonna snowball into more stuff. So congratulations, guys.
Yeah.